Hello, cats and kitties. It's Terry Lee. And boy, has it been a long time since I've said that. I have missed you guys. It's been about 6 months now, I believe. There's more of me, and there's more hair, and more gray. But that's what happens with the passage of time, I suppose. So where have I been? I've mostly been dealing with this eye, my left eye. You guys know, some of you who might be new watching me for the first time don't know, but the rest of you guys know that in this eye so far, I've had two retinal detachments. I've developed glaucoma in this eye and I basically can't see out of it. And right around Christmas time, right after I did my, either right before or right after I did my Happy Holidays video, I had what they call a corneal abrasion, which is a tear in your cornea. And I had to take several specific types of eye drops. I had to take an eye drop every 2 hours, every day for 8 weeks straight. And these eye drops were in little, they look like syringes without the needle. You had to use a syringe and pump it into your eye, directly into your eye, and it was kind of hard to do. And if I never have to do that again, that'll be perfectly fine. So we got that healed up. Then a few weeks ago, I had another corneal abrasion, a tear in the cornea. This one was bigger, and it was again in my left eye. And so, yeah, I've just been having a lot of trouble with the whole left eye thing going on. And also, 4 days after my birthday, my mother-in-law died. Bill's mom died, and she was so much more than a mother-in-law to me. She was a friend. She was an advisor. I'll never forget, after my mother died, I was talking to her on the phone one time, and she said, if you ever need to hear a mother's voice or a motherly voice, just give me a call. And that meant so much to me. I've never forgotten that. So with her passing was something that I had to deal with as well. So it just really was not feeling like making videos for a while. But I'm back. And I wanted to start this, I wanted to do kind of a quick video, sort of to get my feet wet again. And the things that you're hearing in the background are cats, because the cats still don't understand ASMR. They don't know to be quiet. But I wanted to show you a few of my favorite things I've gotten recently. And the first two I'm going to show you are from my daughter C. My daughter C had ordered a few things from Amazon, and she said, you're going to get a couple of surprises. And I said, oh really? And she said, yeah. So this is the first surprise I got. Look at this beautiful goblet. Listen to this. Doesn't it remind you of wind chimes? It reminds me of wind chimes. And look at all this beautiful work done all the way around. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got work around the top here, and it's got a nice little lip here. And then it's got a beautifully done base as well. Tilt that towards you a little bit so you can see it. And it's heavy. It's got some heft to it. So Chelsea recently ordered some cranberry ginger ale, and we decided we may have to get together and toast each other and have some cranberry ginger ale out of it. Pretend like we're drinking wine from our goblet from back in the days of yore. But I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful piece. I have it sitting on the table between my two recliner chairs right now, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, it came from Amazon, so there you go. Isn't that pretty? Another thing that she got me that also came from Amazon was a cane. Now, my fibro is not bad enough now that I need to use a cane, but sometimes a cane is good for me just to steady myself, you know? And she said, you're not going to be able to put all your weight on this cane because that's not what it's meant for. And I totally got that. But this is the cane. I'll show you the end of it first. The end's got that little rubber thing that all canes have on the end of them so you won't scratch up your floor. Then here's the body of the cane. This beautiful black color. You've got this is where it screws together. It's got this pretty little brass joint. Then at the head of the cane, you're gonna love this, is this awesome black cat. Look at that. Is that not so cool? Now, you guys may remember that I have two black cats. I have one named Casey and I have one named Ella. And my daughter knows that black cats are my favorite. I love black cats. So I thought, well, anything that has a face on it, I have to name. So I have named my cane Nyla because she looks Egyptian. This whole kind of setup kind of looks Egyptian. And I thought Nyla would be a nice Egyptian name. So this is my cane, Nyla. And let's see if I can get some sounds on her. Kind of sounds like my goblet, doesn't it? So yes, this is my beautiful, absolutely beautiful black cane that my daughter gave me. So I love it. And it's really funny because I've been doing some physical therapy on my shoulder. My shoulder was getting frozen, which can happen as you get older and you don't use those joints as much. So I've been using my cane to do exercises, to exercise my shoulder. So that was pretty cool that she got me that cane right before I started needing it for physical therapy. So awesome. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show, and I'm just kind of showing you little favorites today. I do have a Bath & Body Works haul coming because, as you know, it's their semi-annual sale, and we know Terry's all about that. Okay, the first thing I wanted to show you, I have a few Bath & Body things here that I got, I don't know, maybe about a month ago, I guess. Bath & Body used to have a line called True Blue Spa. And those of you that are like OG Bath & Body shoppers know that True Blue Spa was kind of their high-end body wellness kind of thing. And then it went away. And now it has come back. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to buy some of the stuff. So this is the first thing I bought. This is an effervescent, effervescent foot soak. And what this is, and I'm not sure I can show it to you without pouring it out, is little beads inside. You can see them there. And you put them in the water that you have your feet in, and they effervesce, they bubble, and it smells like mint. I'll give you a little smell right there. And it doesn't smell like a sweet mint, like, for example, Twisted Peppermint does. No, it doesn't smell like that. It smells like a very true, the plant, you know, mint. It's not a sugary mint smell. It's a very classic mint smell. I used this the other day when I was having a headache, and I have to say I really, really liked it. It leaves a little bit of a residue on your feet when you take your feet out of the water, but it feels good. It softens your feet while your feet are in the water. So that's kind of nice. So that's the Effervescent Foot Soak. Okay. The next thing is the True Blue Spa Cracked Heel Cream. And as you can see here, it says True Blue Spa. And you can see that I've been heavily using this. This is, yeah, I'm kind of down into it. This is a cream, heavy cream. And I've been using this on my heels and on the bottom of my toes, the pads of my toes, because the pads of my toes, the undersides of my toes, they can sometimes get a little bit of a callus on them. And so I've been using it on my heel and the underside of my toes. Here again, it's got another mint smell to it. Again, not a sweet mint smell at all. And so that's that. And the last thing, excuse me, got a little nose itch. Sometimes you just got to do that. You got to scratch your nose. I really hope no one's coming to see me. You know the old saying, if you scratch your nose, if your nose itches, someone's coming to see you. My house looks terrible. No one needs to come see me today. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to show you, and like I said, this is going to be a short video because I'm kind of getting my feet wet again, getting back into things. But this is the True Blue Spa Foot Cream. And it is very thick. Open it up here and I will show you. It's pretty thick, see? So yeah, it's pretty thick. And it also smells like mint. And I put it on the soles of my feet and the top of my feet, because the top of my feet tend to get rough. I go barefoot a lot, and I cross my legs a lot when I sit. When I say cross my legs, I mean like Indian style. I cross my legs a lot. And sometimes the chair, the fabric on the chair will rub the top of my feet and make them kind of rough. And this does a good job in smoothing them out, smoothing my feet out. And you can tell I've used quite a bit of it too. I'm down to here. So I use these about every other, well, the Effervescent Soak I've only used once, because generally I wait until there's a headache happening for that. But I've used these two about every other night, I guess. I use them. And then I have another thing that I use on my hands that I'm going to show you later. But yeah, I like these two pretty much. I also got the True Blue Spa Body Cream. Does anyone remember the True Blue Spa Body Cream called Lay It On Thick? Well, I thought this was going to be like Lay It On Thick, and I thought, wow, fantastic. It's not. It's not as good as Lay It On Thick. It's not a whole lot thicker than their regular body creams. A little bit thicker, not a lot. It's got a lot of shea in it. It smells like shea. Just was disappointed in it. I'm not going to say I'll never use it, because it is a, you know, it's a functional body cream. It just wasn't Lay It On Thick, and that's what I was wanting. That's what I was looking for, but didn't get it. Well, guys, this has been about a 15-minute video. That was about all that I was planning for right now. But the next video will be a Bath and Body haul from the semi-annual sale. I didn't get a lot of stuff, but just a few things, and I'll tell you what I think about them. Boy, I've missed you guys, and I've missed doing this, and this just makes me feel so good. So I hope that you enjoyed it. You'll be hearing more from me soon. It won't be another 6 months, I promise you. If you're new here, please like and subscribe and join our little family. I mostly do soft-spoken ASMR. I do makeup, bath and body products. Sometimes I just ramble, which is kind of what I felt like I've done on this video, so please excuse me for that. But you guys, please take care of yourself, and take care of yourselves and each other, and stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.